is up, traders? My name is Heath and this is Trade Talk. So today's video we're going to be discussing a little bit of the RSI and divergences. Right now on Bitcoin we have something called hidden bearish divergence. If you are unclear what bullish divergence, bearish divergence, and hidden divergences are, there is a website called babypips.com. It will go over this stuff in depth for you, as well as many other technical terms. All right, I've never used the website as I've learned all this stuff over time, but I have a lot of people in the CTM Discord group saying that they love this website. So go check it out if you are new and you want to learn about trading terms. Now, I am not being paid by babypips.com in any way for me to say that. It's just a tool you can use. All right. So moving on, here we have bearish divergence, hidden bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence is when the RSI is making higher highs and higher lows and price is making lower highs. All right. So that is hidden bearish divergence. When you see your hidden divergences bearish, both bearish and bullish, that is indicative of trend continuation. All right. Bearish divergence is when you have bearish divergence in an uptrend, those signals are typically looked at as a possible trend reversal. And the same goes for bullish divergence. When you have a downtrend and you see bullish divergence on the RSI, that is typically looked at as a possible bullish reversal pattern. But here we have hidden bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence on the RSI, like I said, it is looked at as trend continuation. So what is the narrative behind hidden bearish divergence and why does it represent possible trend continuation? First and foremost, is Bitcoin in a downtrend? Well, when you put in your all-time high up here, you put in a massive swing low, taking out your last swing low. All right, so this became your lower low, your first lower low. Then Bitcoin traded up and did not take out the high. It rolled over and came right back down and took out that swing low. So you have your first lower low, your first lower high, your second lower low. That is when the trend has changed. But it doesn't always mean that you're going to see that trend continue. Okay, just because you have a trend change does not mean anything, because price can find support and then go up and take out that swing high. Okay, it's just technical is all it is. It just means you do have a technical change in trend. Your trend is to the downside. So if you are printing hidden bearish divergence, this will be typically looked at as a sell signal, as they are looking for trend continuation. You are in a near-term downtrend on Bitcoin. If you see right here, I have a blue line that is a descending trend line. It is showing you that Bitcoin is forming a descending wedge formation, which is typically looked at as a bullish breakout pattern. So if you do get a bullish breakout of this area, I'm assuming that sellers will be looking at that as an opportunity to sell, as the RSI will have been cooled off. You will probably be around the 50 spot on your RSI. So that still indicates that the bears are in still control of the asset. So don't get too bullish too quick if you do get a bullish breakout. Getting a bullish breakout of this pattern, of this situation, can be looked at as a trading opportunity, absolutely. But what you want to wait on is a retest of old resistance to make sure that that holds as support, meaning you do not get any daily closures below 37369 or this trend line, as if you do get a bearish closure back below that area, then this push up will have been a false break and also a bull trap. I am looking for Bitcoin to go higher. All right, if this does break out to the upside, I am looking for prices as high as 43,375 for the first rip. Then you may see a pullback in price, and that is when you will be looking for support. If you get an 8-hour closure below 43,375, that will be the time that you will be waiting for that pullback. And like I said before, if you do get that pushback below that trend line, this will have been your selling opportunity. You are not looking for short side setups if you get an 8-hour closure above 43,375, as it can go much higher to 45,240 and then possibly 46,654. All right, so Basically, we are going to get some price action happening here in the next few weeks. And I'm just letting you know to be careful. Make sure you have everything situated so you do not get hurt in either direction, whether you are bullish or bearish. Longer term, I am extremely bullish on Bitcoin. I can see Bitcoin trading at $1 million a piece in the next 10 to 15 years. Absolutely. Unless, of course, something drastic happens and Bitcoin goes to zero. But as long as Bitcoin works and operates the way it was invented to function, I believe we're going to see much higher prices on Bitcoin later down the road. In the near term, you have to take into account that you are in a downtrend. You do have selling signals being shown on the chart in price action. You have a near-term possible bullish breakout about to happen, but you have to look at that as very skeptically as Bitcoin makes its push back up to the upside. When will Bitcoin have repaired this downtrend and is now in the longer term uptrend? When will that be a resumption? Once you take out this swing high up here, you must get above that, as anything lower than this swing high is nothing but a lower high. All right. So this is just a quick video just to let you know, hey, we might see some bullish price action. Don't get too bullish. Don't get too FOMO-y. Make sure you are trading this like a real person or real trader does. Make sure you wait for support tests. Then it may be safe for you to put on a little bit of risk looking for a bullish push up to around the $50,000 area, at which point I would be shedding half that position or more, taking profits, moving my stop up to break even. And if you do get bullish continuation and Bitcoin resumes the longer term uptrend, you will be situated beautifully for that. And if Bitcoin goes up here and rejects and comes crashing back down, you will be positioned beautifully for that, as well as you already took profits on that move because you were ahead of the game. That is what my channel is built to do, is to teach you, to help you become ahead of the game. Make sure you drop a like in the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned, as there will be more content coming out. And I will do my best to keep everybody on the right side of these markets. Have a great day, everybody. Make sure you trade safe, trade smart, and happy trading.